What do people usually have in their vape pens and why are they so popular? Most cannabis vapes smell like weed, but the smell doesn't linger. Some cannabis vapes can smell more like a nicotine vape, as cheap distillate is often masked with the same fruity flavors that go into nicotine vapes. All nicotine vapes smell sweet as they are made with a glycerin base. I keep maple syrup in mine. You know, in case of emergencies. Most likely nicotine. Weed vapes exist, but it's unlikely they're hitting them at work as they kind of smell and linger a bit longer. It's addictive and tastes better than a cigarette. Doesn't make your hands smell, and it's so convenient because you can hit them anywhere without anyone noticing for the most part. The convenience makes you vape more because hey, you can take a single hit in bed instead of going for a smoke. I had nicotine in mine for a while. Every other bottle I would cut the nicotine in half. In a year I had quit using it entirely. I had been a pack-a-day smoker for 40 years. I bought vape juice and added flavoring. Vanilla was my flavor of choice. I can only speak for myself, but I vape nicotine. Switched from smoking cigarettes and overall feel better and no longer smell like an ashtray.
DMT.
I vape THC and I don't do it at work because I don't want people to know. But I'll do it in public no problem. I thought my cured resin pen didn't smell, but according to my coworkers, I am incorrect. Vapes are a good substitute for cigarettes. I started with a strong liquid and now I am at lowest level of nicotine. I hope with time to get to zero nicotine liquids. I vape double mint liquid. It tastes good and smells nice. Mountain Dew makes my basement room at my mom's smell less musky. Usually, if it is done at work, we are talking about nicotine. Why do people use an incredibly addictive substance? First to socialize. Maybe to increase attention, wakefulness. Then bam, addiction baby. It's weed or nicotine, and they're popular because of their discretion. Mine is weed definitely. I'm hitting it all day in the aisles of my warehouse. It's great. Nicotine is highly addictive and vapes can hit even harder than cigarettes, so yeah, addiction is why they are always vaping. I don't smoke cigarettes or vape, but I'll be damned. I would rather be around someone that vapes. Vapes def smell a whole lot better. Jury still out on if there are any second-hand vape smoke effects or not. A couple of friends of mine vape nicotine and holy jeebus. They have that thing in their mouth all the time. They say that it's just so easy to vape anywhere and any time. I can imagine the convenience of it makes you vape more, which builds a tolerance to that level of nicotine, which makes you vape even more. Rinse and repeat. To each their own, and they aren't hurting me though. When people vape like in clubs, are they mostly nicotine vape or cannabis? Just chiming in to say I know how you feel. I'm a teacher and I'm at a weird age where I'm almost always the youngest teacher in the school. But I'm the summer I need a summer job and I wind up being the oldest guy at whatever office I work at. This past summer, everyone in the office vaped. Even the people who didn't bring vapes to work with them would take turns on the other people's vapes. In the car, in the office, anywhere. It was not a big deal at all. It kind of baffled me. It seems to me like they're hitting the vape way more often than most smokers would hit cigarettes. So even if it's better for you than cigarettes, it would seem they're doing more harm than good by being so much more convenient to use. Like buying a candy bar with half as much sugar but eating 3 of them because they're better for you. THC. The smell is definitely there, but doesn't linger for long like a joint or something would.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicuricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.